So this is pretty exciting. We're in our new master bedroom, which is an absolute mess because we are moving. But we are getting our Starlink hooked up for the very first time. And I just set the Starlink dish on top of our gray water tank. And I'm actually pretty excited about that because apparently, if you look these things up, they're just meant to sit on the ground. They're supposed to be tethered down for high wind. We will do that eventually. Right now, we're just gonna set it out when we're here. So sitting it on top of the water tank puts it out of foot traffic way, and it's still close enough to the house, but we also have a fairly clear view of the sky here. So cross your fingers for us that this works. We've got it plugged in here. So William is in the app. We had to create a network name and a password, which we decided we would not share with the world. And you can see that the dish has already started kind of calibrating to the optimal position. I'm excited to see how good our internet is. Starlink is running and we are still reading well in the healthy range of 53.5 for a 48-volt system. So I am very pleased with Starlink for an off-the-grid application. So that Starlink's been hooked up for over a year now, and I had some hot tips I wanted to share with you. So we have it placed on this water tank next to our house, and it actually works great there, even though it's below the level of the house and we have a little bit of tree cover and all the things, right? Now, eventually we do want to put it on a pole, but we haven't gotten there yet. In the meantime, this works great. I'm able to participate in Zoom meetings for work and all kinds of stuff. There are a couple of things to look out for, though, as far as off-grid applications for Starlink. So one thing that we do, which really helps us, is we set the router to go to sleep overnight from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And that saves the drawdown on our batteries overnight. Works really, really well. The other thing that we do, and you can do both of these things in the Starlink app, is this dish has a feature inside of it that turns a heater on in cold weather. We don't live in an extreme cold environment, so we actually went in and we turned that setting off, and that saves even more power 24 hours a day, really. So those are some things to know about Starlink. Honestly, over a year later, I'm super happy with it. It's way better than any of the other satellite internet options, at least in our area. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it because we can do all the things we need to do in order to maintain life in a 21st century world.